Jeremy Corbyn has been dubbed the worst leader of all time by a fellow Labour MP. Neil Coyle, the MP for Bermondsey and Old Southwark, hit out at Mr Corbyn as he approached the dispatch box for his final Prime Minister's questions. He tweeted, "Last PMQs for Corbyn. Some say he should have gone in December. I think he should have gone in 2016. We are further behind now than when Labour left office in 2010, letting down those who need us most. History will judge him as he deserves, Labour's worst ever leader." Many became critical of the outgoing Labour leader after he faced humiliation in the December 2019 general election. Labour suffered its worst defeat in a generation, leading to Mr Corbyn's resignation as leader. Boris Johnson's Conservative Party won the election in a landslide. The Labour Party lost a significant number of seats in its so-called Red Wall stronghold in the north of England. Many of the seats had voted to leave the European Union in 2016, and it was perceived the Conservatives' strong Brexit stance influenced their decision. Labour, on the other hand, said they would renegotiate a new Brexit deal and then put a second referendum to the British people. Mr Coyle, however, has been consistently critical of his party's leader, using Twitter as a medium to hit out at Mr Corbyn and his leadership. He has previously tweeted criticism towards Mr Corbyn, at one point also hitting out at deputy leadership candidate Richard Bergen, who he classified as an idiot and a hanger-on who enabled Mr Corbyn to remain as leader. In December, he responded to Mr Corbyn's New Year message, stating, "We would be better able to resist Johnson if Corbyn hadn't just reduced our representation to the lowest level since before the French resistance even existed. If Corbyn had resisted anti-Semitism with any energy, we may also have done better. We are barely a resistance the longer Corbyn continues. New leadership must end this middle-class affectation with protest and rebuild a party able to get back in government and transform people's lives." Some Labour members were less than pleased with Mr Coyle's latest analysis, and lashed out on Twitter. Juliet Brown tweeted, "Sorry, who are you? Jeremy Corbyn is the best thing to happen to this country in recent years. Brought the debate back to things. You sound a little bitter, I suspect you have achieved very little." Pete said, "Pathetic MP, it's you and your centrist Blairite mates who are to blame. You never have accepted democracy. Jeremy Corbyn stands head and shoulders above you. He is the only leader who cares about people." And another said, "Really disappointing that you say this. Corbyn was a breath of fresh air and has campaigned tirelessly for the people most forgotten. I'm sure many of your constituents, myself included, feel the exact same way." However, some disgruntled Labour members agreed. One said, "I chose to vote Boris Johnson for one. Jeremy Corbyn has no vision for the future. Zero vision, childlike. I cannot wait for the next Labour leader." Another wrote, "Agreed. Corbyn has taken a great party into the depths of despair." And a third said, "Thank heavens he is nearly gone. Worst opposition leader in history." Mr Corbyn will exit the leadership of the party in the coming days, after his election in 2015. Sir Keir Starmer, Rebecca Long-Bailey and Lisa Nandy have battled over the past few months to convince Labour members they are best suited to the leadership. The ultimate decision will be made in